You think you understand time. You don't. Oh, sure. You glance at your watch, feel the drag of a long afternoon, or reminisce about a childhood memory. And it all seems straightforward. Time marches forward, ticking away like some reliable old clock in your grandfather's study. But lean in closer. Let that sink in for a moment, because what you call understanding is really just a comfortable illusion, a story your mind tells itself to make sense of the world. I'm going to take you on a quiet journey through this, not with shouts or flashy tricks, but with the calm curiosity that peels back layers until you see the raw wonder underneath. We'll start with how you experience time every day, poke at why it feels so one way, and ease into the physics that makes your intuition squirm. Don't worry if it gets a bit unsettling. That confusion isn't a sign you're lost. It's the first step toward really seeing. Pause here. Reflect. Have you ever questioned why time doesn't run backward? Why you can't unscramble an egg or unbreak a heart? Picture yourself sitting in a quiet room, staring at a cup of coffee cooling on the table. Steam rises lazily at first, then fades. You know instinctively that if you wait long enough, it won't heat up on its own no matter how much you wish it would during a chilly morning. That's time for you. Forward, relentless, turning hot to cold, order to mess. But why? Let's try a simple mental experiment, something you can do right now in your head. Imagine dropping that same cup. It slips from your fingers, shatters on the floor into jagged pieces. Now, run the scene backward in your mind. The shards leap up, reassemble seamlessly, and jump back into your hand. Feels absurd, doesn't it? Like a comedy reel played in reverse. You chuckle because your gut says that's not how the world works. And yet, if we zoom in on the tiniest bits to atoms bouncing around in that cup, the floor, the air, every single collision follows rules that don't care about direction. Reverse the speeds of those atoms, and the laws of physics would happily let the cup unbreak. So why does your everyday world insist on one way only? Hold that question. Let it linger. Confusion here isn't failure, it's your mind stretching to grasp something deeper. Think about your own habits, those little rituals that mark time's passage. You wake up, brush your teeth, maybe jog around the block. Each action feels sequential, irreversible. You can't unbrush your teeth or unrun that lap. But strip it down. Your body is a whirlwind of molecules, jiggling and colliding billions of times a second. In a perfect isolated setup, those jiggles could reverse, undoing the day. The catch: our world isn't isolated or perfect, it's messy, full of countless particles interacting in ways that make reversal not impossible, just ridiculously unlikely. Here's an analogy from the kitchen. Suppose you pour milk into your coffee. At first, the white swirls distinctly against the black. Stir it, and it blends into a uniform tan. Now, could you unsteer it? In theory, yes, if every molecule bounced back exactly as it came. But with trillions of them, the odds are so slim, you'd wait longer than the age of the universe for it to happen by chance. That's time's arrow for you, not etched in the basic laws, but emerging from probability, from the sheer chaos of many things bumping together. Feel that slight unease. Good! It means you're starting to see why your intuition, tuned to human scales, falters when we dig into the physics. Let's ease into the science without getting lost in jargon. Time, at its core, isn't some mystical flow. It's what we measure between events, like the swing of a pendulum or the beat of your heart. You might think of it as a river, carrying you from birth to now, but that's your perception talking. In physics, time is more like a dimension, woven with space into the fabric of reality. Remember riding a bike as a kid. Pedal fast, and the world blurs by. Now, imagine going really fast, near the speed of light, say on a rocket zooming past Earth. From your view, time ticks normally. You age, eat, sleep, but to someone watching from the ground, your clock slows. That's relativity whispering that time isn't absolute. It stretches or contracts depending on speed and gravity. Why does intuition fail here? Because you've never moved that fast. Your daily life is pokey, so time feels uniform, But climb a mountain or fly in a plane, and tiny effects creep in. Clocks run slower in stronger gravity. We measure this with atomic precision, not feelings. Science demands that stop relying on gut sense, start counting ticks. Pause again. Does it bother you that time bends? It should a little. It's unsettling to realize your personal now isn't everyone's. Now, let's push further from your coffee cup to the cosmos. That one-way feel of time ties to something called entropy, a fancy word for disorder. Think of your messy desk, papers scattered, pens rolling off. It got that way because you interacted with its writing. Rummaging ends left it more jumbled. The universe works similarly. Start with order, like a neat stack of cards, and shuffle. Chaos ensues. But why does the universe prefer mess? It doesn't prefer. It's just statistics again. There are way more ways for things to be disordered than ordered. Flip a coin 100 times, getting all heads is possible, but improbable. Same with the universe. It began in a hot, dense, low-entropy state. The Big Bang end has been expanding, cooling, spreading out ever since. Stars form, burn, die. Galaxies whirl. Life emerges, evolves, fades. All increasing entropy, marking time's direction. If you reversed it, the universe would contract, heat up, rewind to that singular point. But why start ordered? That's the mystery. Cosmology hints at it. Perhaps the Big Bang was a fluctuation, a rare, orderly blip in an otherwise eternal chaos. Or maybe multiple universes. Ours, just one with this arrow. Your intuition rebels because you rewired for survival in this forward flow, remembering the past to predict the future, not the other way around. Rhetorically, why can't you remember the future? Because memory itself rides entropy's wave. Forming a memory means arranging brain molecules in a specific way, increasing disorder elsewhere like heat from your thinking skull. If time reversed, memories would unform, pointing backward. It's circular, tied to that initial low entropy bang. This brushes philosophy. Is time real, or just our illusion? We feel trapped in it, yet physics treats past, present, future as a block, all existing. You plan tomorrow as if it's open, regret yesterday as closed. That tension between free will and determinism unsettles, doesn't it? Feynman would say, don't overthink. Observe, measure, wonder. Confusion persists. Embrace it. It's the spark of learning. As we widen into cosmology, picture the night sky, stars twinkling, galaxies spiraling. Time here stretches billions of years. The universe expands. Entropy rises toward a cold, dark equilibrium heat death, where nothing happens. But before that, cycles. Stars explode, seeding new ones. Black holes evaporate slowly. Your life is a blink in this vast timeline, yet connected to datums in your body forged in ancient stars. Why does intuition fail at these scales? You're built for minutes and years, not years. Measurement bridges it. Telescopes, clock lights journey, isotopes, date rocks. Science insists. Feel time all you want, but truth comes from data, not sensation. Let's circle back to your shattered cup. In a reversible micro-world, why the macro? It's the numbers of Avogadro's horde of particles, each collision amplifying improbability. Imagine a ratchet wheel. Forward clicks easy, backward, blocked by a pawl, but zoom in. The pawl jiggles thermally, sometimes slipping. With enough heat, reversal possible, but in our cool world, unlikely. Life exploits this. Enzymes, cells ride entropy gradients. You eat ordered food, excrete disorder, buying time against decay. Unsettling, yes, realizing you're a temporary eddy in entropy's river. Deeper implications. Relativity marries time to space-time curves with mass. Time dilates near black holes. Fall in. Your time slows to outsiders. You'd see the universe age rapidly. Entropy links to gravity. Black holes have huge entropy, hiding information. Reality's nature. Time might emerge from quantum entanglement, a web of correlations. But stay grounded. No equations needed, just analogies like tangled yarn for quantum links. Philosophically, this tugs. If laws are symmetric, why a symmetric experience? Perhaps the universe's birth imposed the arrow, a cosmic accident we call normal? Or time's illusion minds construct? Don't dive too deep, it's tempting but slippery. Feynman reminded, nature's imaginative, outstripping our dreams. We end humbly, not with answers sealed tight, but awe at the limits. You thought you understood time. Now see, it's a profound puzzle. From your heartbeat to cosmic unwind, the universe hums with mystery, inviting curiosity. Let confusion fuel wonder, step outside. Watch the stars, feel time Essie Janelle pool. It's beautiful, isn't it?